Hello again, everybody. Biffster here. We're in July 2nd, 2015. And if I seem a little bit tired on this update, it's because this is the second time that I've done this. I had recorded a great entry yesterday, but I forgot to make sure that the audio was working, so I ended up with a video with no audio. Second time I've done that since the beginning of the year. You'd think I would have learned the first time. Solid wood. Wait. That's what I'm saying. So, this week I've been looking back and thinking back on some of my old successes and some of my old failures or backslides, or however you want to put it. And what triggered this, I was looking back through my old weight journal charts. I've been doing this since 1997. I know, it's 18 years ago. 18? Yeah, that sounds about right. 18 years ago. And over that time period, I've had my ups and downs, and actually, this might be easier to show you in the form of a graphic. So let me put my all my weight chart since 1997 up here so you could take a look at this. Okay, so now there's a lot of information in this chart. You can see the ups and downs. You can see where, if we use the 300-pound mark as a major axis, you can see that while I've spent some time under that 300-pound mark, especially in the year 1997 and 2008, I believe, for those two periods, I got down underneath 300, a fair bit under 300. And as you can see from that chart, it didn't take long for me to gain weight back up and get back up over that 300-pound mark. And it seemed like I did that. It's not like it crept up on me. It's like I expected that to happen. And when you're expecting something to happen, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's easy to make it happen just by assuming that's what's going to happen. One other thing, let me put my chart back up here for just a second. Now, if you notice, in 1997, when I first started, the very first entry on the chart, I weighed in at 294 pounds. 294, and that's the point where I was like, okay, I need to make a change. I need to do this for my own self-image. That was, at the time, I was in my mid to late 20s, so I wasn't thinking long-term health issues at the time. But it was more like, I want to do this for me. I want to feel better about myself. And so for a while, I succeeded. But ever since then, that 294 mark has been extra important to me. And that's because I wanted to get back to that point so I could say that I'm back to my starting ground. At least I'm back to where I started, and I've shown myself that I have success. I can keep going from there. The important part was getting there. This over this part of this week, I actually managed to do that. I am underneath, actually. I pulled in a 292.2 this week. And I'm cautiously optimistic. Actually, let me put up this month's or this year's weight chart so you can take a look at this in depth. Now, you might notice something here, and that is throughout the year, there's been a nice solid trend down. I had 1 week where I gained a little bit, and another couple of weeks where I either didn't lose it all, or I just lost an itty bitty teeny tiny bit of weight. But for the most part, I've been trending down. I've been doing a great job, if I say so myself. And what I'm worried about now, since this is something that's happened to me every single time before, of course I'm worried that something's going to happen. I'm going to lose the progress I've made, and I'm going to gain it all back. So that is my next major goal. I have my major weight goal, which is 250. And I'm slowly moving through there. I'm down 40 pounds now. It'll take another 42 or so to get down to 250. I can do that. I know I can. I've done it before. The struggle is keeping it off. That is my goal, to keep off the weight that I lose. It doesn't matter if this is by looking at it by week, by month, by year. That's my goal, to always end up at or below what I was the time period before. That's what I'm going to be working on. And that's enough for today. I've been babbling on. Maybe it's because I'm back home, back in the boring old basement instead of out in the beautiful mountains, or where else have I done live shows from? Back in Trinidad. Got to look through my backlog of videos on YouTube or on this here website. And if you're in the mood, I know that the whole click here to subscribe, please like, please subscribe. Everybody does that on their own podcasts. So what I will say is, on my website, weightjournal.com, hopefully that's how you found this video. There's a few ads on the website. If you feel like it, go and click on one of those, especially if it catches your eye. That'd be nice. Anyway, I'm just being silly, so I am out of here. Until next week, this is Biffster. Have a good one.